persons, collectives, let the energy read. What's been going on in the last few days after the weekend? Will share with us? What can we learn? What can we learn? So far we have the Queen of Swords. This energy is here. There's a certain energy where it's a strong energy that a person can withstand or be in. You know, it's an energy where it's air. You know, it's airy. This person or this feeling a person may have may be very like still, somewhat, just willing to take on anything and everything. The Queen of Swords is here, and I believe this energy is pronouncing, you know, the power and the strength within. And so it's here in the magnitude, and it's ready to, it's one of the elects that focus on the mind, you know, and things of that nature. So this energy is here. Okay, so let's see what other energies we can get. So we have the Ace of Discs. So yeah, the Ace of Pentacles. Another very prosperous card. Just abundance, saying that, you know, if you're looking for good fortune or you're looking for good deeds, it's out there. You know, if you're looking for your pocketbook to grow, it's out there. There's ways of making money. Right now is the time. It's saying that, you know, to get out there and make your dreams come true. A lot of times we sit and we just wait, you know, and wait for, you know, sometimes you got to get up and get yourself up and out and see what's really out there, what life can offer you. So you have the go, the green light to go. Go forward, guys. Let's see what else we can get out of here. Let's see. Oh, this one wanted to come out. Prince of Cups. Somewhere in the atmosphere, there may be him or her looking for a love, you know, looking for something new, looking for new aspirations, wanting to meet someone new. This is a time to meeting of new persons, you know, just kind of keeping up and seeing what's been, you know, going on and meeting new people. So just a really, the energy through the cards and the energy I'm feeling is just really an openness of what's out there. You know, we just have to pick ourselves up and, you know, pick ourselves up, dust ourselves off, you know, and of course, show our best qualities, be ourselves, guys. You know, don't decide to be, oh, I'm going to be this person today. You know, be yourself. And it's okay to use, you know, pointers and things of that nature. That's fine. But, you know, be ourselves, guys. So let's see what else. Energy. Nine of Cups. Most definitely. This energy is more like an energy that persons are in the, that they're carrying. So far, I see there's a lot of, you got the Queen, the Princess, and, you know, and then the Nine of Cups, of course, a person that is just really well endowed, you know, just looking for something new. I feel in this reading so far that this is like, it's an introduction to spring forward, moving forward. Like there's a lot of exciting things out there, you guys. There's, you know, we're so stuck on yesterday, last year. And, you know, this energy is pretty much saying, you know, the Queen of Swords is saying, go ahead, take a chance. The Ace of Pentacles is like, it's in your hands. You know, the blessing's in your hands. It's right there. Can you grab it? Can you grab it? You know, it just wants you to grab at it and make a move, you know, make it move. And then the Princess of Cups, of course, I think I said Prince before. The Princess of Cups energy is just more like just a very delightful being. You know, people are maybe a little softer, you know, this season right now. You know, maybe people just, you know, wanted to soften up a little bit, you know, male and female. You know, we have the multitude to do that. You know, sometimes we could be going really hard and then we have to tell ourselves like, wait, you know what? Maybe I'm handling this too rough or too foul. You know, let me slow it down and just take my time, and those things matter. So that's what I'm getting from that energy, male and female. Slow it down, and be sure, be sure, be sure. um okay, the Queen of Cups. So, oh yeah, oh, there's a lot of energy coming out. So we got the Queen of Cups. Yeah, yeah, yeah. So it's a bunch of us. Queen of Cups, Queen of Swords, Princess Cups, the Nine of Cups. We got the Strength here, with saying this is just a what's the word I want to say? I want to say it's basically saying to be strong, basically, pull out a strength that you've been running from or hiding from, so cowardly. A lot of times we just hide behind the wall. People don't make a move until somebody else makes a move, and then they make a move. How about, if you come up with an idea or something, or you think of something or you want to manifest something, how about just really just mean that from the heart, you know what I'm saying, with good intent, and make all your dreams come true, because what looks for another person is it's not going to look the same on you. So let's keep going. What else can we find? Ah, that was so nice to be able to do a reading for you guys. Let's see what else we can find. Energy. What energy lies at this time? Oh, we got the Lovers. Beautiful Lovers. Oh my gosh, I'm really liking this print. This is a new deck that I ordered from Barnes and Nobles, by the way. And so, yeah, the Lovers is here. Um, Man, just the sun is shining. The vibe is so fiery. It's so invigorating. It's so inviting. And followed by the King of Wands. So now we got that male and we got that female. We got Queen of Cups, Queen of Swords, and we got that King of Wands. So now we got a party going on. Not that type of party, guys. I know everybody goes into that third party stuff, but you know what I mean? It's just like it's enough for everyone. Like everyone, it's something for everyone, to look at, a little bit of this, a little bit of that. So yeah, I'm feeling this. I really am. This is the energy I'm seeing. It's really just an energy. It's an energy that is within us, but it's going to take for us to make some movement and make things happen for ourselves. And so, it's most definitely with Lovers here. I'm feeling it. I feel the love. I feel, like I said, there's somebody for everybody, and I really truly feel that. Let's see what else I can get out of here. It looks like one of my readings may have cut out on me, but I'm going to pursue. Let's keep moving forward, guys. Again, this is Madame. I hope everyone's doing well. So I'll use a different deck. Let's get some more information from this vibrant reading. Hello. Yep, sure did. See, I told you guys. Let's see here. Okay. Yeah, I knew one of those readings would be a 10-minute one. So let's keep going. Reading from the Magical Spirit Oracle. The Seeker, all-seeing eye, spirit, release the seeker. Could you surrender just a bit more? This card off the top is another indication to make things happen for ourselves. Nothing's going to happen unless we put our best foot forward, and it's just saying, just give a little bit more. That's like if you have a friend, and don't mind me, I like to use examples. I use examples in my readings because that's the type of reader I am. I want to reach persons. I want people to, when they hear my words, and, I want them to, I want for things to stick. I want my words to stick in a way that they can, that they can collect, that they can kind of, receive. And so forgive me for the examples. But an example would be, say some friends like invite you out, like, oh, let's go out. We're gonna go out tonight. It's gonna be ladies' night. And instead of being, oh no, I think I'm gonna have a bad time. Every time I go out, it's always this, it's always that. And what it's saying is the seeker is saying that all seeing eye, spirit, and release. It's saying don't be afraid, face your fears. So that may be true, but it may not be true. What if you went out and you had a fabulous time? What if you went out and met the man or the woman of your dreams? You know, so I believe that this card is pretty much saying, could you just surrender just a bit more? Just maybe. Yeah, that's what I feel. So let's keep reading. The portal. Are you ready? Adventure, ancestors calling. There may be a connection. There may be a connection um, out there for you. Among I don't know. I'm thinking of singleness. I'm thinking of a person that is probably celibate, or a person that has been single for a while, or a person that's in their self care era right now. And to me, I feel like once you put yourself out there and you stay in control and you face your fears and you're ready to you're ready for whatever. Once you get into that type of um, alignment, I feel like there are certain portals that will open for you. It's like it's an extension of things, like it would be an extension, you know, good for you, good for your soul, something that's substantial, something that you can grow with, something that you can really open up to. It's like an adventure. And so when we hold ourselves back, we can't see what's out there, guys. You have to be bold nowadays. You know, you have to be bold. And, a lot of persons take that, for the worst, like, oh, that means go out there and, you know, wear the sleaziest clothes or go out there and be yeah, I don't want to use bad words, but just out there just doing too much. That's not what I'm saying. But what I'm saying is use your personality. Use that essential those essential tools that you use. Sometimes you just got to kind of sharpen those tools and make them shiny again. You know what I mean? So you can reach heights, greater heights. The portal is wanting to open up. It wants you to see more. It wants you to know more. There will always be more. Always. Potential and possibility. Reach out to the potential that is calling for you. Another indication, you know, to trust in yourself, believe in yourself, um, you know, be yourself. And when I say be yourself, guys, it's okay to doll ourselves up, pamper ourselves. This is male, female. This is, when men, they, take extra care of themselves. They groom, often as they need, and, when you get out the shower, or the bath or what have you, you put oils and smell goods, you shave up and, you drink water and all these nice things that we put into our bodies. And that's all part of self-care. Even as far as women, the same goes for them. We do the extras. We paint our nails. We may wear a different eyeshadow or a new lip gloss or a new shoe or sandal, or we show off our best aspects, and stuff like that. I have something to bring to the table. Some people may, look a certain way or dress a certain way, but your way most definitely is the way. That's what gets the attention. The outcast. That's what people when you're out there, right? Say you're on a date, a speed dating, and you got 10 persons. You got 10 persons out there, okay? They're looking for dates. Okay? Out of all of those 10 people, they want to see something different. They don't want to see the same Barbie doll. They don't want to see the same type of person. Oh, this person has baby hairs. Oh, she's got extra. Oh, she's got the best wigs or the best weaves. Oh, she's got the longest hair, and so da 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 da. They want to see you. They want to know what it looks like if you take that wig off, what you're going to look like. They want to know that if you, after you take off all that stuff that you dressed up and dolled for, are you really secure in the body that you're in? That is an attraction to others, guys. So once again, I'm going to say that, I hope that people are not being, what's that word? That one movie, the Gigolo movie, where what's that one movie, that gigolo movie? Well, Shallow Hal, where in his mind, he saw women as a certain type of way, and stuff like that. I don't know if you guys have saw the movie Shallow Al, but yeah, don't be, um, just try to get out of that type of mind frame. Be yourselves. Be yourself. That's the one thing about me, is I don't worry about nobody else. People throw their little darts and they say stuff, and it really doesn't bother me. It really does not bother me. At night, I sleep so good. I sleep good at night. When I go to bed, it's so peaceful. I go to sleep. I get my beauty rest. Nothing keeps me up, or there's nothing bothering me. You understand what I'm saying? So all that is just noise and talk. If I allowed that stuff, that energy to come into my world, then yeah, I would have to fend or fight for what I feel is right. But why do I have to fight over something that I don't let in, I don't allow in? And so I have, we all have to kind of pick up and just, that's why I say you got to kind of move in this spiritual type of vibe. When you're in a spiritual type of vibe, lime life, it's something totally different than anything else out there. I'm going to tell you, it's a power in itself. Last card I'm willing to talk about is, it says, you are worthy of beautiful things, the servant queen, divine, magnetic, valuable. Know that you have something to bring to the table. No matter what, give ourselves pep talks. Pep talks are good, meaning before you head out, look in that mirror one last time, and say things, and pronounce them and manifest things, and just see where that goes. I guarantee you that you'll feel really good. It's like, eating a light lunch, or knowing that you're putting something good in our bodies, and good vitamins, or, and things like that, or working out, it's a good feeling. It's good for us. So, you are worthy of beautiful things. So with that being said, we're kind of going on to 20 minutes. So I will end this read. There will be more. I'm in the mood to make more readings, guys. I'm going to go ahead and switch it up. I'll get other decks throughout the day, and I'll just shoot them out there, and we'll see how it goes. Again, this is La Madame. I hope you all are doing well, and stuff, and holding it down out there. And until next time, you'll hear about me. You'll learn about me. It's been really nice. It's been a blessing. God bless you all. Have a wonderful rest of your day. Peace out.